Sagittarius, welcome to your end of year 2021 tarot reading, where we look at how this year may close out for you and the energies across November and December. So it has been a really big year, Sagittarius, and looks like it will be a big finish for you as well if this is your reading. So what I've got here is 5 tarot positions. We have got your energy situation, biggest challenge, advice, outcome. We have 3 oracle cards and a lead tarot energy. So let's just jump straight in. The first oracle out was the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Now, this is the tower energy of this oracle deck. So it didn't surprise me at all, Saggy, when the tower also showed up in your reading. So the tower is all about the crumbling of the old leaving your life, the old that doesn't serve you, that you've outgrown, that it is time to move on from. Now, for some of you, this can be in your relationships. For many of you, this is going to be in your work environment. Sometimes it can be to do with home as well. And the tower moment is really the universe conspiring to end that, to make it leave your life, because it's saying that it just doesn't serve you anymore. It's just not in alignment anymore. So the circumstances, it can create the circumstances of redundancy or job loss, or a relationship coming to an end for maybe some kind of argument or that last straw situation. But you can see here how it gives way to this kind of beautiful, expansive, liberated, free kind of vista through there. So what it's really saying is that tower that you were hanging on to is potentially blocking so much opportunity for you. So it's about not fearing the tower falling. And generally when we find ourselves in tower moments, we want to let the tower fall, otherwise we can rebuild it. But we eventually find ourselves back at the tower with it falling again. The cards are saying that it might be time for you to move towards what lights you up. Starseed, what lights you up, is a card of stepping into bigger callings, of really, rediscovering your sense of passion and purpose and hopes, dreams and wishes. Some of you are having a starseed awakening, understanding that you're a light worker, or that there is something else out there for you to be doing in this world, being of service in some way. And maybe that's why the tower is falling. It's like, I've actually got to get out there and do my purpose work. I've actually got to get out there and make a difference. This is a means to an end, and even though it might have paid well or served you in some way, it is really time for it to end. You've got Sita here, which is this goddess of loyalty and devotion. So I think you've been very devoted to the situation, very loyal to it, but the cards are saying that your work is done there, and that this situation is ready to complete, to give way to the 8 of Wands. Now the 8 of Wands is a card of swift, fast and sudden change. The tower is also associated with sudden change that can feel quite chaotic when it comes in, but we really need to surrender to it, because there's not really any turning back when these energies are upon you. The 8 of Wands can be a message or a communication that's going to come in, often from afar, from another place. It could be some good news with the Page of Wands here. Maybe the news that changes things, that turns the tables. The 8 of Wands for me as a reader is this card of doing a 180 in your life. So I really feel that into the new year, or at least by this time next year, your world could look quite fundamentally different. This is also a card of divine intervention. So there is definitely divine intervention, Saggy, at play to shift you, to shift your life, to really change it. In fact, your entire life could look completely different by this time next year. Let's jump into the cards. In your energy here, we have Strength, the card of Leo, with the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is often seen as like a money card or that kind of thing, but it's also a 10. It's a completion, and it's generally a completion in one of the areas that gives us stability or gives us resources. So this could indicate the end of a job situation. It could even be the natural end, like the end of a project or a contract that you have been taken on. Maybe it was a long-term one, but it's really ending now, and it can feel like things are crumbling because there's a what now situation here. For others of you, this could be, entering into retirement. This could be the selling of a long-term family home. There's something that you've really been devoted and loyal to is ending, but the cards are saying that it's for the best. I'm feeling work and career for most of you, but of course it can come into some of those other areas as well. With the Strength card here, I feel like you've really worked at this. You've been devoted. You've put the strength into it and the determination to make this work for as long as possible. But with the Ten of Pentacles, it's reached its final pinnacle. It is the climax point, and it's ready for this to go back to the earth in a sense. So often when we're going through these kind of endings, the mind can start, or the ego gets uncomfortable about the change that's coming. It's going to be really important to bring that part of yourself under control, Saggy, so you can really hear the guidance and the wisdom of the higher self, because the higher self knows the divine plan and sees the bigger picture, which the ego may not understand. It wants to keep you safe by keeping you in the known, but these cards are anything but staying in the known. Okay, so the situation, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. So yeah, for a lot of you, this is happening in your area of work. The Eight of Pentacles is known as the worker card. It is something I feel that you have worked towards and you've really built up over time. So that could be, you've developed this beautiful property, but it's the time has come to sell it. Maybe you can't look after it anymore. Maybe it's just time to move on. So the ending of the contract is it's as high as you can go in this work situation. I'm feeling a lot more of that respect than relationship, which is why I'm not focusing on that, but it could be the relationship as well. So the Four of Pentacles says it's time for you to let go of the fear of losing this and, surrendering to the divine plan here. The Four of Pentacles can talk about letting go and being okay with that, being okay with the unknown and okay to leave your comfort zone and just not worrying about whether this will bring any sense of loss or lack. We have to trust that this is the right time here. You can carve out your own new path. Again, you have a chance to create something new here in a different context. So the challenge, Page of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles again. Okay, so did I say Page of Pentacles? Well, I meant Page of Wands. I'm not sure if I said that or not. The Page of Wands it actually can be good news, right? And I feel that with the Eight of Wands, you might be getting some good news here. But in a sense, it comes in with the Eight of Wands and it's in the challenge position. So you might have been trying to sell a property, or you might have been, wanting to end a job or something like that. You might get an offer or opportunity here with the Page of Wands, but it's the Ace of Wands. It's the seeds of the... Sorry about that, Saggy. That was a flat battery. So as I was saying, there's a sense that you feel like this is going to take some hard work to build, and it might have the sense of like, oh, I'm really having to start again. It's like a starting over. Now I've got to find the new thing, or I've got to cultivate the new beginning. So there is this sense of getting some news, which is the new opportunity. It is good news. It replaces what you have here, but you know that you're going to need to put in some hard work again. However, you can take all the knowledge and the lessons of this situation into the new and make it twice as good. The Page of Wands here is also about rediscovering that passion, purpose and desire. So this is in a challenge position. So it might take you a little while to feel, to regain your energy and to regain that passion and find the next thing that is going to light you up. Now in the advice, Queen of Swords in the Tower, Libra energy, Tower energy. The Queen of Swords is about seeing the big picture here, having that vision and clarity, and allowing the tower to fall because you understand that you are now having the opportunity to be aligned to your truth. The Queen of Swords is a lot about, justice, things coming into balance in your life, cutting yourself free and severing ties with what is no longer working for you. And ultimately, there is an element of transformation here. You see how she wears the butterfly crown. So yeah, the Tower is here, but it's bringing you to balance, giving you an opportunity to now choose what actually feels aligned for you, because there's a sense of heaviness or tiredness about this situation. This is all about looking towards the future now and the next chapter. That's what I'm really seeing there. And the Tower, the advice is, don't fear the Tower. Let it fall, because we can't resist, or push back on divine change. It's going to happen anyway, so we may as well not resist it. We may as well flow with it. Now, in your outcome here, Sag, I've got 10 of Wands in reverse and 7 of Cups. So I love seeing 10 of Wands in reverse, because what it means is this is actually going to lift a big weight off your shoulders. There is a feeling of what has weighed you down, or kind of burnt you out for a long period of time, finally releasing. And now you can see so many other opportunities and pathways for your life. 7 of Cups in this context for me is about having a lot of different opportunities opening up and being able to have your choice. So make sure that you choose with clarity, and that you look beyond the surface of what you're trying to choose between the new opportunities that come in, because you really want to choose what is going to be, your next big thing. Let's get another clarifier for that, Sag. So we've got 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there is a sense of getting unstuck here and finally moving forward. Don't get stuck in the mind though, or in the fear and things like that. It's important to follow your intuition. And don't feel guilty too about if you had a part in ending this, because the cards are saying, this is divine change. So it's upon you regardless. And Ace of Swords, beautiful. What you don't realize right now is that there is a huge victory in this. That you are going to get some kind of breakthrough, some kind of clarity of the way forward. The Ace of Swords is a fresh new start. It is an ace. It is a new beginning. And it's the beginning of truth and alignment. That Queen of Swords energy that's really going to bring balance in your life. So expect a breakthrough. Expect a massive change here that really could change the course of your life for the next chapter, Sag. Saggy, I'm going to leave it there. Looks like a big close to the end for you of 2021 if this is your reading, but do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. Drop me a comment if you are called to share. I do read them all and try and connect with you all over there. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out, like, share and comment on the video. It really enables me to keep bringing you these readings. It really helps me out a lot. And I will see you back here for the weekly readings till the end of the year. Do take care. Bye for now.